Alright, Paul Watson, this is for you. This is how to play Sweet Science. It's three main sections. There's a kind of riff, and then there's a verse, and then there's a chorus. And the only thing is the last chorus kind of runs, the way it runs in twice, it's not very complicated. The hardest bit about this song is the rhythm, because chordally it's very easy. It's like E minor, G, D5, in fact, I think that, and C, like a C add 9 shape. That's pretty much all it is, but the tricky bit is the rhythm, which I call jig rhythm. I actually learnt it from Sean O'Donnell, who now plays with the Battlefield Band. We used to have a session in Waxy O'Connor's, and he showed me how to do this. So the rhythm, the strum, if you like, is down, up, down, down, up, down. And when you run that together, you get down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably if you went hunting the internet, you would find somebody teaching jig rhythm or something like that. So it's a way of playing in 6/8. So it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a bit of a slow, laborious, painstaking process getting it up to the speed. So the wee riff goes, and in fact all it is that's like an E5, and then a D5, and then a C5. So it's like a power chord. But what you do is you pick it and strum it at the same time, so you get. I made an absolute hash of it there because I haven't warmed up at all. Let's try it again. So. So you get the idea, and also if you can see, my pinky is deadening that the G string there. So that's the riff, which starts the song off and finishes the song and goes in the middle and everything. So it's the verse is very easy. It's E minor, G, D5, C add 9. I do that as well. I don't know if I always do it, but I go like, so it's like G with a B bass, kind of. And I noticed there's a couple of other things I was doing with my finger. So that's like the G. I've got my G shape on, and I'm going this way. So I'll play that against the E minor. That's a D5. So it's actually E minor 7 now, look at it, because there's my pinky there. G5, D. So yeah, those are those two sections, and then the chorus comes off this D5. So let me just run this through if you've not played this before. I'm actually muting these two strings, the two bass strings, with my thumb, and I'm muting that string as well, the high E. I believe it's called the high E. I'm muting that with my third finger. So if you actually listen to the chord note by note, it's. But when you strum it, you can't hear those sets of strings. So it's science of bruising, 'cause touch gloves and start. And when you go to fight, you go into, so the chorus, this D, C5, or C add 9 or something, E minor 7, C5, D5, and then that riff. So that's pretty much all it is. Oh, there is like a wee solo thing I do as well, kind of like a solo. I do that in the middle. So you would do the verse, chorus. So it's riff, verse, chorus, riff twice, and then I do like a kind of solo thing where I go E minor. And I'm kind of going like that. I think it's called vibrato. And then you do G5. And what I do here is I slide this finger up. So I'm going 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th. So that's a D up there. Then I go to the D shape here, because you've got an open D string. And I make it a sus4. I'm back. And then I go C. Full normal C. C with a B bass, A minor 7, and then I do it again, so it's it goes down to D5 and then back into the E minor. He ignored the premonition. That would be where it comes in right there. So the only other thing is how you do that kind of the it's not quite a double chorus. I don't know what you call that, but it starts in the D5. So sweet science of bruising, C5. Touch gloves and start the sweet science of bruising. Gabriel and Jimmy, touch gloves and start to fight. I'm pretty sure it's 3 of these to finish. So there you go. It's actually pretty straightforward. And obviously if you're listening to this and you haven't bought the album or heard the song before, a really good way of listening to the song is to buy it online. And if you want to know the story behind it, it's a true story about 2 boxers, Jimmy Garcia and Gabriel Rulis, and the full story is in my book that you can buy from my Bandcamp, which I'll put this hand up here. Click. Cheerio. I'm going to do Man Who Sold New York next as well, so you'll get to learn to play that. It's really easy.